And do you guys have like general pricing on these at all, or?
Well, the games there, I think they're $5 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
How's it going, everybody? So today I am super stoked, not only because I'm doing probably my favorite overall activity, which is going out and hunting for video games to buy and resell on Amazon and eBay for my full-time resale business, but also because I am in my hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. Gonna be hitting up a few pawn shops today that I almost never go to except when I'm back in town, like for the holidays. And also going to a video game chain. It's like a regional chain that I've never been to before. I didn't really realize it was around here. It's called Gamers. So we're gonna be going to some pawn shops. We're gonna be poking our heads into Gamers and seeing what we can find. I'm also being chauffeured today by my lovely wife, Erica. You guys love when she comes along. And we're gonna see if she ends up being our good luck charm. So let's head to the pawns. Alrighty, so rolling up here on this first pawn shop, Saul's right here. Gonna be a little bit pickier here than I normally would be, mostly looking for handhelds and games. The reason is, anything that we buy today, we're gonna have to take back with us all the way to Nebraska, so not looking to bring like a whole stack of Wii's or anything like that, but let's see what they have. I don't know if the stickers on them were old or new. The sheet over there had them for 120, so I didn't know if those were updated or outdated.
The sheet is what's our guide.
Okay.
No, I probably couldn't, man. I mean, there's just tons of sold listings for like 150 bucks on like these Galaxy ones. People are paying high dollar for them right now. So I'd honor the price that I have on my sheet, 120. But yeah, I can't really.
Even though they've been sitting a while and don't have chargers?
It doesn't matter. I can just go give them to my eBay people. I mean, these guys are selling all day long. I just put them out here for the holidays to give people a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, because if I can give them to them and sell them for 150 bucks a piece. Light, they don't cost much for shipping, so. But yeah, I do 120 a piece.
The amount of inventory in this pawn shop is honestly kind of crazy. If I knew more about like cameras and stuff or like random collectibles. Oh look, Pokemon cards. Don't see that too often. 10 bucks, that seems like a good deal. I don't know, I might have to go back for that. All right, so did not end up going back for the Pokemon cards. They were priced like just under market value, which is pretty typical. Experience at that pawn shop was honestly pretty bad. Their customer service was just really poor. There was definitely a bottleneck at the manager. You can tell he kind of liked to micromanage stuff. Pretty much everything had to go through him and it took forever. We spent like close to an hour in that pawn shop and it really should have been like 20 minutes. But on the bright side, did end up coming away with some solid deals. Picked up 3 Nintendo 3DS XLs, new 3DS XLs rather. These were marked at between $119 and $129 a piece. They did not negotiate very well at all. He was looking up eBay prices. Apparently they have a department that like sells stuff on eBay for the pawn shop, which honestly I think is really smart. But they were not negotiating very well. He ended up doing $119 on all of them and cut the tax off for me. The crazy thing is these are going on Amazon for around $250 before fees and stuff, and these are all in great shape. A couple of them do need chargers, but after fees and everything, I will be able to get around $80 profit on each one on 120 spent. So a total of $240 profit on the first stop is pretty good, especially since this stuff is nice and compact, and we'll be able to bring it all the way back to Kentucky with us. Stop number 2, Half Price Books. Wasn't actually planning on coming here, but I realized it's right next to Gamers, so we're gonna hop in here. Definitely more potential at a location like this to find stuff that is underpriced. So we're gonna hop in here and see what we can find. Not really seeing anything in this game section. You guys let me know if I'm missing anything. Definitely some solid titles, just not seeing really any great value. But then we come over here, we've got definitely a decent price on this PS2. Looks like it's got no AV cord, but I've got extras of those. Also not a bad price on this red Game Boy Color and bag, $40, but I think the big winner right here, $30 for a PSP with no charger. If I can test that and it works good, I've got an extra charger at home. That's an excellent deal. Ended up deciding against the PSP because it did have like a replacement battery cover, and the combination of having to get a charger for it and also a battery cover and the $30 plus tax that I was gonna have to pay just made it a little bit more work than I really wanted to do. But I did end up picking up this Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. This was $16, and the lowest listing on Amazon was like 38 bucks after fees, so maybe able to even get a little bit more than that given this is in very good condition. So definitely nice to avoid a strikeout at that stop. Gonna make a little bit of money, and now we're gonna head to Gamers. Gamers, here we come. You know, this is something that I actually don't see too much at game stores, a wall of VHSs. How many of you guys would actually buy something from here? I definitely don't have a VHS player, but I don't mind the idea of it. All right, so we are keeping the streak alive with Gamers. Here, I actually ended up picking up a Nintendo 64 console. Decided to pull the trigger on this one because the price was pretty good at 60 bucks plus tax, and it also has an OEM original controller with a nice stick. That makes a big difference in terms of value, and on Amazon right now at least, I should be able to get around $120 after fees for this guy, which is really great. So doubling up about on that console. And then the only game that I got was this Zumba World Party game. Fitness games right now are really hot. People are looking to work out inside. So these are pretty often underpriced. It's a good bolo for you guys. I paid $9 for that, and it should go for around $23 after fees. And the other really interesting thing that we saw while we were in there was they had this Panasonic GameCube. It was like this clear GameCube that I've never seen before for $500. So let me know in the comments if you guys would pay $500 for that GameCube. Apparently it plays both Japanese games and also any DVD that you want, which I've never heard of. He said they only made like 100,000 of them or so, which sounded like a lot to me. But I don't know, apparently they're rare and collectible. I'd be interested to know how long they actually end up sitting on that. But anyway, we're gonna head to the next pawn shop. So we're hopping into our next Saul's location now. Time will tell whether they are better negotiators than that last spot. We are home. And this actually is what I really like to see. It doesn't look like the games are individually priced, which is a really good sign. I may go up and ask and see if I bought a good number of them, if they would do like a solid bulk deal for me. That's usually my strategy around here.
Take your time.
Okay, and do you guys have like general pricing on these at all, or?
Well, the games there, I think they're $5, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just, if there's not a price on, let me know and I can.
Okay, and if I buy a good number, will you work with me some on the price too, or?
Not normally, but
Okay.
I'll give you a buck or two off or something.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Holy cow, I am so excited. All right, so it is confirmed, folks. He said that PS4 games are $5 a piece here, and he'll work with me a little bit if I do buy a good number of them. And check this out. As I'm taking a peek at these, uh-oh, look what's up here, NES games. Oh, JK, that is not an amicable price. Yikes, 35 bucks. I'll just put those back. Oh, this shelf here just seems endless. So check out some of these things down here. We've got a DSi XL for 95 bucks. And check out the back of it. It's just been vandalized. We've got this kind of crappy condition controller here, an off-brand controller, which for some reason is priced at double what the other one was. And then we've got this NES Advantage here. If that was cheaper, I might pull the trigger on it, because these actually bring maybe 20 bucks or so on Amazon. But I'm gonna leave that for now. All right, so this is kind of cool. I just found this guy right here. This is Mass Effect 2 Special Edition. It's got like a, it actually comes out from the top and has like a steelbook case in here. Kind of cool. It's worth around 18 bucks, so I'll probably see what they end up charging me on that. All right, so here's the stack that we ended up picking out from this cabinet here. The total like top end value for these that we should normally be charged is about $90. So we'll see what kind of deal he's able to swing for us.
So for everything, I'd be at 110.
Okay. I think that was more than what he had said. If I took out this and was this not the normal like $3 rate? The 361?
No, that one was 10 bucks from that.
Okay, so I'll probably take out these two. And what he had told us was that on the PS4, the regular was 5, and he could do a little bit better if we bought a good number, and then these were 3.
Usually on PS4 we're 5 to 10. I can do a little bit better, but I mean,
okay.
Normally we're 5 to 10 depending on how new. I mean, I know some of these, like Black Ops 3 is older.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to squeeze you or anything on it. I was just, you know, I kind of went based on what he was saying for what I picked out. You know, it doesn't have to be like.
So then, I mean, I'd be at 75 with those two taken out, and I went 5 less on these.
All right, I'll take that.
All right.
All right, folks, so just had kind of a somewhat unique experience in that pawn shop, but definitely a good one. I think I caught a good amount of that negotiation on camera. What happened was the original guy who opened up the case for us gave us one number on all of this stuff that was a really good number and made me decide to get all of this stuff that I have in my lap right here. Ended up taking it to the counter. Someone else checked us out, even though we were like, hey, that guy said that he was gonna give us a deal. Can you give us the same deal? He said yes, talked to his supervisor, was going to offer us a little bit of a worse deal. So I kind of reminded him, hey, you know, I picked all this out because our guy told us that you could give us this price, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, like I said, all of this stuff was supposed to cost $90, ended up being $80 after tax. Which is a really good deal because original prices of $5 a piece on PS4 games is pretty wild before any discount. So the fact that we got them even more discounted and then $3 a piece for PS3, it was a really good stop. So a couple of the highlights here that I wanted to show you guys. Probably the best game, Snow Runner, right now is going for over $40 on Amazon before fees, factored in about $35 after fees. Paid less than $5 for this thing. That is crazy. Also Guitar Hero Live, this one will go for around $28 after fees. It's a little bit of a slower seller game, only you don't have to have the guitar to sell it with. And then a whole bunch of other titles here that are in the like probably $10 to $15 range. Overall profit on this stop, we just calculated, is gonna end up being about $188, which puts us at what, 530 or so for the day so far, which is fantastic. Which, Erica, you know what that means for us right now? Lunch money. So we're gonna get something to eat and then maybe go to one more stop still because we're on fire. I don't know if we can really stop at this point, but yeah, stay tuned. Also, real quick, as we're on our way there, just wanted to answer one of the most common questions that I get when people see me out here scanning games, and that's, Caleb, what app are you using to determine an item's value and how much you're going to be able to get for it after fees? This is kind of what it looks like. I've probably been popping up screenshots to the left or right of me. It's called the Amazon Seller app. You can get it for free when you have an Amazon Seller account. If you don't sell on Amazon, you can also just search eBay sold listings, and eBay also has a scanner tool within the search feature of their app. So definitely make use of those when you guys are out game hunting on your own. All right, folks, last solves of the day. Can we keep the streak alive? Only one way to find out. Left that one on. That is expensive. You can sleep now. Yikes. Individually priced PS3 games, that's not a good sign. Ooh, hold up. That could be something. Ooh. Anybody need a sealed copy of Narnia Advance? Wait a second. Is that... Are they trying to charge $100 for that? Please tell me that's supposed to be $9.99. 99 cents. There we go. Oh, it's kind of interesting. How much are your PS4 and Xbox One games?
It just depends on the game. They're all marked differently.
Individually priced,
Yeah.
okay. And this stuff didn't have prices on it, so I was just wondering what that would be. All right.
This one does.
All right, folks, so you could see in there, the selection was not the best. They had a good amount of stuff, but the inventory they had was, a lot of it was old, really overpriced stuff. But I used a tactic in here that I actually used the last time I was here, and that was I picked out a good amount of things that didn't have any prices on them, because usually when you do that, you bring a stack of stuff up that doesn't have prices. They don't want to let you walk out the door without that stuff. Usually they also don't want to take the time to look up the value, so they tend to give a pretty low offer. So anyway, I got this PSP charger, which wish I would have known I had this by the end of the day when I saw that PSP at Half Price Books, but still these are worth around $12 when I have to buy them on eBay, so that'll be really nice to have as a supply. This Xbox 360 network adapter, I've talked about these before. This will bring probably over $20. These PlayStation 1 games, which were a huge surprise to me, honestly. Tarzan's probably only worth around $8, but Hercules should bring over $40, especially since it's complete. I'll put it in a new case since it is cracked there, but really excellent find on that. I think that's the first time I've ever bought that Hercules game. I knew to look out for it because I had seen it at a video game store before and was kind of surprised by the price on it. Then last but not least, we have Garfield Kart. Should bring around $15, and the grand total that they charged me for all of this stuff right here was $7. So definitely happy with that ROI, and really happy with the how the day has gone as a whole. Was just thinking about it earlier, just feel really grateful right now to like how many people can come out on vacation, Christmas vacation, spend a late morning, early afternoon, go have fun with their wife for a while. Erica had a bunch of fun, as you know. At least we got some solid tacos, so that was a win for her. Just go out for part of a day, find over $500 worth of profit eventually once all the stuff sells. Don't at me, you guys know that that's what that means. Normally at the end of these videos, I do like to spread everything out and give you guys a good glimpse of everything I have, but we're staying at the folks' place, so I can't really do that. But here's a look at everything that we got in all of its bagged up glory. Ended up coming away with 3 handhelds and 1 console and a ton of games, couple accessories as well. So yeah, folks, just feeling really grateful today. Grateful that I'm able to come out and gain over $500 worth of profit in a relatively short time. Grateful to be able to hang out with my lovely wife here. She doesn't like to say all that much on camera, but even the silent force that she is, I think it's very safe to say she was our good luck charm today. And also grateful to you guys for watching this video. So hopefully you guys are feeling grateful today as well, and I will catch you guys on the flip.